What is up, beasts? Welcome back to a new video. Today I want to talk about 10 mistakes noobs make in the Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles remastered maps. Maps that many of us have already played before, you know, back in World at War, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. So sometimes it's kind of funny when noobs make some of these mistakes, which by the way are just very simple mistakes that could be very easily avoided by noobs, and that way they would play the game much better, they would survive for much longer, and they would not get their teammates killed, which is the most important thing. If you want to die, just die, but don't take anyone else with you. I'm just gonna focus on simple mistakes, ladies and gentlemen, on simple stuff. I'm not gonna be talking about complicated stuff related to certain gobblegums or Easter eggs or whatever. So with no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the first mistake on this list is opening the doors of death, the useless doors. For example, on Kinder der Toten, on the stage, there's a door. By opening that door, zombies will come from there, and you might get trapped or something like that. It makes you can still run around in circles on the stage, but it's a little bit more dangerous, and you don't have to open that freaking door. Just go the other way around. And also on Nacht der Untoten, the door in the middle, the door that says help, the door that takes you to the room with the mystery box, that's another door you should never open, because by keeping that door closed, you can have a player running around in circles on the first room, then you can have another player running around in circles by the mystery box, and you can have the other players camping on the back of that room by the windows, keeping the windows shut, or I don't know, whatever they want to do. They can also go to the spot where the grenades are, but that's a little bit more dangerous. So the bottom line is that you should never open the doors of death, because you are wasting your points and you are making these very good areas for running around in circles less safe for your teammates. The next mistake on this list is going through doors like crazy on the map Moon. When I see noobs running around super fast on the map Moon, I'm like, yo, this guy's not gonna survive for much long, because there is a gentleman on the map Moon, the astronaut man, whatever he's called, I don't know his name. He loves hugging people. At first that sounds cool, right? Oh, he hugged my teammate, that's so fucking cool. But when he hugs you, that's when you're gonna realize that you don't want to get hugged by that freaking psycho. When the astronaut man hugs you, he takes a perk from you, usually because he's a freaking troll. He loves taking a juggernog from you, and as if that wasn't bad enough, ladies and gentlemen, he will also teleport you to a random location on the map. And without Jug, oh, that is no bueno. The mistake number 3 on this list is not letting the monkeys take the bad drops, like for example Carpenter on the map Shangri-La. When monkeys steal a drop, the drop will change every like 1 second, 2 seconds. So when you see the max ammo, you kill the monkey and bam, you take the max ammo. This is freaking awesome, because every time you get a carpenter or an insta kill that you don't need, or a nuke that you don't need, you can turn it into a max ammo. And this is something that makes me mad. I hate when I get the carpenter and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna let it stay there, I'm gonna wait for the monkeys, I'm gonna kill the monkeys, and I'm gonna take that max ammo, and we will be good. We'll have a lot of ammo for the next round. And then a wild noob jumps out of the bushes, I don't know where they come from, and bam, they steal the freaking carpenter. There is no max ammo for us, and then we die because we don't have any freaking ammo. Shangri-La is a very hard map. There are no good areas for running around in circles, so you need a lot of ammo to protect yourself. And unfortunately, noobs love shiny things. They're like crows. They see it, they must have it. They swarm the thing as fast as possible. It doesn't matter what it is, they freaking want it. The fourth mistake on this list is getting crushed by the giant robots on the map Origins. This is super fun. I didn't think people would still get crushed so much by the robots, but it's still a thing. It still happens all the time, and it shouldn't happen because it's very easy to get away from the freaking robots. I mean, they are giants that you can see from a mile away. They always spawn on the same location. They always come from the same direction. As I said, you can see them very, very easily. They also make a very unique loud noise that lets you know they're coming. And if you are on an area that is about to get hit by that giant foot, there's a red light that will go on and off like freaking crazy, which is a sign that you gotta get out of there as fast as possible. Run for your life because you are about to get squashed like a freaking fly. The mistake number 5 on this list, ladies and gentlemen, is going into the deadly waters of NUMA. That is no bueno. That is a very bad idea, especially if you don't have Widow's Wine, if you don't have Jug, and if you don't have a ray gun Mark II or any other gun that can save your life. When you go into the water, you will feel like a fat slob. You will not be able to move, but unfortunately for you, zombies are like Michael Phelps. They go super fast through the water, and if they are very close to you, they will kill you as if you were nothing. So go everywhere besides into the water. And the same thing happens with the mud on the map Origins. Go everywhere you want besides to the mud. Usually when the panzers spawn, it is freaking madness. Everyone is running for their lives. Oh no, the panzers, run! And there's always that one noob that thinks it is a good idea to run through the mud, and usually they die. You should always avoid the mud at all costs, but if you have to go through the mud, make sure you have stamina up. It doesn't help you that much, but you know, it's just a little tiny help that might save your life. Make sure you have Jug and Widow's Wine, and the most important thing, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you have a zombie shield on your back. Talking about the zombie shield, ladies and gentlemen, this is another mistake noobs make on the map Origins, not carrying the zombie shield. The shield is great, as I said. If you have to go through the mud, it will keep your back safe for a while. I mean, the shield will not last forever, so you need to get out of that mud as fast as possible. The shield will also make your Widow's Wine perk last longer, because hits from behind will not activate Widow's Wine. And this is another thing everyone should do. Make sure that the last zombie alive always breaks your shield so that you can get a fresh zombie shield for the next round. Many players start the next round with a shield almost broken, then they take one hit, the shield goes away, then I mean they die because they don't have a shield on their back to keep them safe. The next mistake on this list is using the Widow's Wine grenades. After Jug and Og, Widow's Wine is, I believe, the most important perk in the game. Using the Widow's Wine grenades is making the perk useless, because when zombies hit you, if you don't have any grenades, the spider webs will not protect you from the zombies. And also, by keeping those grenades, you know how many times Widow's Wine can still save you from zombies. The next mistake on this list, ladies and gentlemen, is something I see a lot on NADES, which is thinking they have to take all the perks they get from the Wonder Fizz machine. The other day I was playing NADES and there was a noob running around with Mule Kick. I think he also had Dead Shot, he had Quick Revive, and I believe Sleight of Hand or something like that. So pretty much he didn't have the best perks. That is a very bad idea. You don't have to take all the perks the Wonder Fizz machine gives you, especially if you don't have special gobblegums that can give you extra perks. That means that you can only use 4 perks by default, and you need the best perks. Clearly this guy, he was not using the best perks, and obviously he didn't survive very long. The next mistake is, ladies and gentlemen, depending too much on gobblegums. This is something that is happening a lot. I see people rage quitting because they go down and lose their perkaholic. I see people dying because they're trying so much to use the gobblegum machine because they lost perkaholic, and they need it again because they can't play without all those perks. And it's funny, but I hate when people rage quit because of the gobblegums. I think that people nowadays depend too much on these freaking things, and they forget that back in the day we didn't have gobblegums and we kicked ass in zombies. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the last mistake on this list is a mistake that is not only just related to Zombies Chronicles, but it is related to all zombies in general, which is dying when they get a fire sales. It always happens. It always freaking happens. There's always a noob that dies when you get a fire sales. You know, if you don't have a good gun and if you're playing in a map that is very close quarters, there's a very high chance you're gonna die while trying to get that fire sales. I don't think it is worth it, you know, losing your perks or whatever, dying, spectating because of a freaking fire sales. Just play, get your points, then hit the mystery box, you know, at the end of the round or in the beginning of a round, something like that. Zombies are way too fast. If you are in the middle of a round, it means that you're probably going against, I don't know, 10, maybe more zombies. And if you are in a very close quarters area, that's no bueno, my friend. That is a very bad idea. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. These are the most common mistakes, the most common simple mistakes I see noobs making in the Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles. If I forgot about any other super simple mistake, let me know in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Peace out.